Let's go.
Away we go. Here's the unveiling. Let's see what happens.
Holy cow. I can already smell how nice it is. Wow, man, you have a full 2-car garage dedicated just to this car. All right, hey, what's up, guys? I'm pulling into a neighborhood here in Brazelton, Georgia, and there was a 1979 300 SD that popped up for sale today. Sorry, I'm not looking at the camera. I'm trying to drive here. There we go. Flip the camera around. You guys can see this beautiful neighborhood. Check this out. Guys, this is a beautiful neighborhood. A bunch of really nice houses. So I know how I have found a good car. Super nice neighborhood. So this is someone who can definitely afford to take care of this car. We're about to pull up here in a second.
That's what everybody wants to.
So hey guys, I'm over here at Jason's house, and I've been in traffic for hours to get up here, and so let's talk to Jason. So I normally we normally look at the car first, but the car is over in the storage garage of the
It's in my rental house.
The rental house.
I just didn't want to leave it outside.
So let's meet Jason and hear about the car. Here we go. Here's Jason. Here.
Hey, how y'all doing? Yeah, it's a super cool car. My dad had one when I was a kid, so that's the reason that I pursued the vehicle and bought it. And stuff like this, where you get handwritten records and then records that actually back up and match what's on the folder.
All right. Yeah. So your dad had one of these.
Yeah, my dad had one when I was just preteen, and it's really the car that I learned to drive on. So
You learned to drive on a 116?
I did, and the cool part about it was I remember when he bought the car, it was like $24,000, and it was a year old, and his payment was something like $700 something a month because interest rates were so high. But he was a real estate agent. You had to have a nice car. So anyway, I've always wanted one of these cars, and I've had several other diesel Mercedes as well. But this is a car I hunted for a long time. And
Where did you find this car?
I finally found. You're not going to believe it. The car popped up on eBay, and I did like you did, and I bought it on the spot. He showed me what he had, and I bought on the spot and sent after it, and the car showed up.
Here, let's look at all this stuff. Here, I'm going to come around there, and you can show me what you got here.
Yeah,
So this looks like original handwriting from, like, what's that, 1984?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, probably I would imagine from the first owner. I think it's only had two previous owners when I was looking through the stuff today.
Let's see what's in here.
And so this is my folder, and there's the title there, and just a couple pictures of cars.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Yeah, various car shows. I mean,
that's the original window sticker,
where
huh?
do you find that? That's pretty cool, right?
That's awesome. Let's see, the paint was gray metallic and bamboo. Ooh, that's one of my favorite colors.
That's my favorite, anthracite. That's really the reason I bought the car. My dad had one that was silver. He had looked at the anthracite car, and he decided to buy the silver car, and he always wished he had bought the anthracite car. So that's kind of a cool story.
There's the car we're going to look at, guys. Let's go through some of these records here.
Yeah. So this is the previous guy had added up some of the stuff that had just been done to it, and it was about $10,000 or $12,000 worth of stuff. And then that's what I did to it when it got here. I told my guy to go through it.
Oh, okay.
He's an old Mercedes mechanic, and I told him, I said, just go through, do whatever the car needs.
That's the best way to do it.
Just
let them do what they want to it.
He did a trans service, some other stuff. Now, this gets really boring, but here's the original odometer statement.
Oh wow! So this is documented mileage.
Oh yeah, so it's documented from day one, and this is what I was telling you on the Facebook thing. It's just like, it is substantiated through every single record, and we could spend an hour.
Wow, look at all this.
Yeah, we could spend an hour going through this, but
we don't need to go. These are old school original Mercedes records.
Yeah, it's cool because you have your owner card, and they go like they used to do the old credit card thing.
Yeah,
and so that's where and you can go through here. It substantiates the mileage 110%.
That's awesome.
Which
It
is
is so
really
hard
cool.
to find these cars that have records like this.
Oh yeah, I mean
The
this.
123s and 126s, you see this a lot, but on the 116s, this is hard to find this.
This was no expense spared. I mean, there are ROs in here that are $80, and that are some that are $2,500.
Guys, look at all this.
There's probably 100 ROs. In there or more.
That's wild. Oh, there's even an original title back here.
Yeah, I think that was from the previous owner, because I always make copies of them when I change them into my name.
Wow.
But yeah, I went through there today. It's 100% documented from day one. And I mean, this guy changed. The oil's been changed more times in this car in 70,000 miles than it ever needed to be. But you know,
That's the mileage, 70,000?
it's 77 now. Yeah.
Wow, that's
I bought it
awesome.
with 75, and so we bought it with 75,000 miles. The day it showed up, we jumped in the car and took it to Hilton Head and drove it on a 600-mile round trip, and it performed perfectly.
That's great.
And then we had it serviced when I got back. So
Wow, so you bought this as a collector car and you haven't put very many miles on it.
well, just because of some real estate swaps that we've done and some other things, I haven't had access to the car as much as I want. It's been sitting in a climate-controlled storage building that my friend owns, and so that's hence the reason for me selling it. Otherwise, I can only put 7 cars here, and it's just
Only 7.
yeah, it's not practical. I have so many cars. And,
Yeah, hey, I have the same sickness.
right. Yeah, I have, it's a real problem. But anyway, yeah, I've had several really incredible low mileage cars in my life, and this is one of my favorites. I hate to sell it, but when you're in a hurry to sell a bunch of your cars, you have to sell the best ones because they sell the quickest.
Yeah, I think you posted this and it said posted 16 minutes ago, and I was like frantically messaging you.
I still have 10 people trying to buy it. Please text me if it doesn't go through, whatever. Which means maybe I didn't ask enough. But you know what? It doesn't matter.
You're right in the ballpark.
That's what I
Yes,
thought. But,
you're right on the money.
It is what it is, and it's an exceptional car because of the records. It's a very nice car. So you'll see it here in just a couple.
Well, let's go
minutes.
take a look at this
Yeah,
thing.
we'll ride down. Okay, let's do it.
Guys, we're going to hop in the truck and ride down and take a look at this car. We'll see you in a minute. Let's go in
Away
here
we
and-
go. Here's the unveiling. Let's see what happens.
Holy cow. I can already smell how nice it is. Wow, man, you have a full 2-car garage dedicated just to this car.
Yeah. This is what I was telling you. 2 little things there. It's got one on the front
Yep.
in the ad, and then this little place. This little place right here.
Oh, just a little.
Somebody touch that up. The rest of the car is
And
just,
that's not a big deal at all.
just perfect.
Yeah, look at those
Wheels been
wheels.
redone.
That looks great. Yeah, this looks fantastic. Let's take a peek inside here.
The wood's 99.9% perfect.
Wow.
Cracks in the dash.
Look at that. God, it even smells new.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Wow, look at that dash. That is beautiful.
It's brand new. It's perfect.
Yeah. It
Becker radio works. It still seats.
does. That looks brand new. That's amazing. There's the Becker radio. Let's take a peek in the back here. Wow, this is a fantastic condition 300 SD, guys. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do the inspection on the car, and I just want to show you guys, and we'll get it loaded up and take it back to the shop, and we'll see you guys later.